Hi. Today I bring you a press conference held by Ariana Grande, who came to Japan to promote the movie Wicked. Here we go.
It is such an honor to be here in Japan. This is my 4th time here, and there's no better audience than the Japanese audience, the creativity, the beauty of the city, so we're excited to be here.
It's been about 4 or 5 years since I've been here, and I'm very, very proud to be here with this movie. I'm so grateful that we get to be here with you here in Japan. It is one of my favorite places in the world, and you're some of my favorite people. Arigatou gozaimasu.
And Ariana, you?
Japan is one of my favorite places in the entire world, and I've missed being here so much, and I'm so grateful to finally be sharing this film with you guys. It feels like such a long time coming, and I'm just so grateful, and I love you so much. Nihon ga daisuki desu.
I feel very lucky to be working with these two beautiful young ladies here at this time in their life when we get to introduce a new talent, a new chapter to both of their lives. And so I just feel very lucky that I got to capture it on film and share it with the world.
I think that the wonderful thing about this movie is that we've been able to sort of experience what it is to build a family whilst building something huge that we get to share with you. The themes in it, the themes of love and sisterhood and empathy and growth have been a pleasure to be a part of, and these two wonderful people have made it even more wonderful. I am a very lucky person to be a part of this wonderful film because these two are extremely special to me and in my heart. Yeah.
It's just been the honor of my life. You know, this is material that we all have known and loved for 22 years at this point, and there's an incredible production of Wicked in Japan as well. And, you know, we were so lucky to meet some of the people who did the voices, the overdubbing for the movie, and it's just such an incredible story that I think people love so much because of the ways it celebrates humanness and how complicated it is just to be here and how beautiful it is when you find your people who make you feel like it's less scary to be yourself. And it's just such a gift, and like you said, these two are two of those people who have done that for me. So I'm just so deeply grateful, and yeah, it's finally here. It's so exciting. I know everybody loves this.
Yeah, it's been amazing to watch audiences all around the world fall in love with this relationship between these two women who are very, very different from each other. And I think that that's what we all want in the world, is that we all have differences and we're all discovering different lives that we all live, and to meet each other in the middle and to know that there can be a beautiful relationship and friendship even if we want different things. I think is something that people are yearning for, and to do it in song and dance and to escape into a wondrous world, I think all goes with it. And then to feel empowered at the end as Alpha, well, no, I'm not going to, no spoiler alerts tonight.
Oh my.
But it's,
Yes.
but other things happen. It's very exciting.
Yes, we were really lucky because we had wonderful people who could help us make sure that our skills were ready to do all of that. But we needed to. I think that the wonderful thing about these characters is that they are really physical and that they do sing. And so for us, it was important to be ready enough to use all of those parts of these characters to tell the story. I personally wanted to do my own stunts because I wanted to know what it felt like to fly. I can't sing that. I'm defying gravity if I don't know what it feels like. So I trained enough to feel comfortable flying and singing at the same time. But I was lucky enough to have our wonderful stunt coordinator and my wonderful vocal coach, Antea Bachet, who would help me be ready to do it. And if you can sing live, you can meet the moment and be present and tell the story as it comes to you. And I think that's the thing that keeps it as real and true and authentic as it possibly can be. Yeah.
What about you? Yes.
Hi.
Oh, so as far as training and preparation goes, you know, we were so lucky to work with our vocal coaches and our acting coaches. You know, I tried to become as prepared as possible so that when we were on set and in the moment, we could just be not worried about anything else. You know, I had to learn how to sing coloratura soprano for the first time in my life, so it required a lot of vocal training. And I'm sorry, I'm like stuck in the I'm like but you know thank you, but it just required a whole different skill set than I was used to using, and I had to retrain my voice to do a completely new thing. And it was really lovely to have the privilege of being able to sing live on set, because then we were able to just kind of focus on maintaining the emotional truths of the material and being able to be present and capture whatever happened that was most honest. Like if it's an emotional song, your voice cracks, and that can be a beautiful thing. Or if it's popular and I want to surprise Cynthia with a funny ad-lib so that she can react most honestly and we can play and see what we find. That's kind of what that training allowed for, and I'm so grateful that we got to do it. And then we also did so much physical training with Pilates and all that other stuff, and there was a lot, but it was the most gratifying work I've ever been lucky enough to do in my life, and I would do it all over again today. Let's do it.
I want to see the movie here with the with the voices and the thing and with the audience. That'd be really fun. A little Harajuku shopping, maybe that would be fun. Yeah.
Well, I love fashion, and I also love writing, so I wanted to check out some of the really cool vintage shops here, and I wanted to see if I could find a really beautiful stationery shop, because I want to find a really beautiful fountain pen with some ink, because I love to write, and I want to see this movie with you all here. I think that's what I want to do, yeah.
I feel so lucky because today I got to do two of the things I was most looking forward to doing, which was take my parents shopping. I got to bring my mom and dad here, which was very exciting. This is my dad's first time here, and I haven't been here in such a long time, so one of the things I was most looking forward to was seeing my fans. I miss them so much, and I miss it here so much. And also shop, which I did first thing. That was the first thing. I think the thing that surprised me most was her strength, you know? I think, a lot of people think about the comedy when they first meet her and how silly she can be or how fluffy she can seem. But I really admired her strength and how much she believes in herself. And I think it's such a gift to be able to spend time with a character that has so many colors to paint with, It's comedy, but also she's just a real person, and she has so much empathy and so much hurt and so much. Her arc is so deep, and there's so much to discover. And like beneath the surface, I love who she is. Like I love where the funny comes from. And I don't know if it was a surprise, but it's one of the things that I love most about her and am most inspired by is her strength and her ability to lead with love even when she disagrees with people. Yeah.
How was it? You don't have to listen perfectly, so try listening repeatedly. Maybe you'll be able to listen it little by little. See you next time.